welcome back to my channel. It's Shade Corriday. If you're seeing the title of this video, you're already seeing that I'm talking about wearing heels with chronic venous insufficiency. So let's get started. Ooh, first, let's run it back. New followers, I see you. I see you. So I decided to make this video because, well, I wear heels. So all the girlies who love your heels and have chronic venous insufficiency, gather, come here, come closer, not too close. It's the internet. I was at a birthday party and I wore heels. I think the heels I wore that day were either like 3.5 to 4 inches. What I consider not that high. I was having fun. You know, there was a lot of dancing, a lot of movement, a lot of walking around, and I had a great time. Problem is, my feet and legs were hurting for like a week after. And I think I really learned with that situation. I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. That birthday party and the pain that I experienced led me to say, I'm gonna make some changes. Going forward, when I wear heels, if I'm gonna wear 3 to 4 inches, it's not gonna be for this long.
I totally forgot to mention the shoe I had on that night had super skinny straps, one strap across the toe and one across my ankle. It just was not enough support, and I was forced to balance a lot. So other than the heel height, I'm also considering the style of the shoe too.
But I'm gonna try to choose a lower heel height. So that's what I wanna talk about today. It's not really recommended to wear high heels if you have chronic venous insufficiency, because just like tight clothing, they do impede on blood flow. So based on what I found on the internet, which was a whole lot of searching from a whole lot of websites, it's recommended by doctors apparently for people with chronic venous insufficiency to wear heels that are considered a low heel height. I had no idea what that was. I don't know about you, but I wanted to know what is considered a low heel height so I can start wearing lower heels. The great thing is I'm starting to get out of that like high heel phase anyway. I'm not really pressed to wear really high heels anyway, but it is kind of annoying when you find a cute shoe and then it's really high and then you're like, I can't wear this. Or I'm gonna wear it, stand up, and then sit right back down. Like, it depends on what you're doing. If you're going somewhere and you're gonna be there and seated the whole time, I'm not a doctor, don't listen to me. So let's get into it. So I did research and I realized that there's slightly different, I guess, like height ranges that determine what's low, what's mid, what's high heel. I came to a website that gives, let's say, like the average-ish heel height range based on the other places I've been seeing. So, and even if it's not the average, this is what I'm presenting to you today. I always suggest you do your own research, and not just on heel height, but also based on the type of foot you have. If you have a high arch, or if you have like an arch that's medium or flat feet, that also makes a huge difference on what heels you should be wearing, or if you should not be wearing heels at all. So take that into account. But today I'm just gonna go over what I found from footwearmagazine.com. As you can see on the screen, they consider kitten heels to be 2 inches or less. I had no idea. So, because I actually thought I bought kitten heels, but apparently they're not. Low inch heels, which they recommend for those with chronic venous insufficiency, is 1 to 2 inches. Yeah, 1 to 2 inches. I literally rarely buy shoes that are 1 to 2 inches. The next heel height range that they have is called mid heel height, which is from 2.6 to 3.4 inches. This is where I'm a little bit more comfortable, and this is actually the range that I'm going for. I know it recommends 1 to 2 inches, and of course, if I find shoes that are 1 to 2 inches that I like, I definitely will buy them. But I think as far as like my style, my comfort, and the places I happen to shop, this is the range that seems to work for me. It is right next to the low inch, so I feel like, you know, I'm doing something. You know, I'm right there, I'm right next to the recommendation. I'm gonna go over some shoes that I've bought lately and show you guys what I have and what I'm working with. But before I move on, I do want to mention what's considered in the high heel range as well. High heels are considered to be 3.5 to 4.5 inches. Very high heels are considered 4.6 to 5.5 inches. And then the website considers extremely high heels to be 5.6 or higher. For a minute, I'm not gonna lie, I thought about posing in these shoes and having you guys see how it looks on my feet. I have medium cute feet. I can't be a model for shoes, but my feet are not ugly, but they're medium cute, which to me is not good enough to be on the internet. You guys are not about to see my feet on this internet. Low inch heels are considered 2.1 to 2.5 inches. This heel is 2.5 inches. And I actually bought this thinking that it was a kitten heel. It is not. According to this website, footwearmagazine.com, this is not a kitten heel. Here I was thinking I was buying a kitten heel, doing great things for my legs. It's very low for me, definitely lower than what I typically wear. So this was an adjustment, but you know what? I wore it and actually was fine. And I actually felt very comfortable and was able to wear it the entire time without any stress, which is the whole point of me changing up the style. I lied, y'all. I know I said mid-height was the height that I'm working with, but I lied. I checked my notes and I realized that no, baby girl, you wear mid-height and high heels. So let's talk about that. Let's have like a real-time discussion, because at this point I'm not even prepared for this video. I just realized that the heels that I'm going to be sharing today, some of them are considered high. So let's talk about it. This next range, which is the mid-height heels, I actually don't have any examples in front of me right now prepared to show you, but I'm sure I do have mid-height heels. This next shoe I'm going to show is actually considered a high heel. It's at the low range of high heel, which is 3.5. So it is considered a high heel, but it's 3.5 inches. And to me, I'm like, that's not high at all, you know? But it was extremely comfortable, and I also had no issues wearing that. So I would definitely consider that shoe a comfortable shoe that, according to It's Sade Corday, is CDI approved. For me, I don't have flat feet, but I also don't have a deep arch. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle, maybe closer to flat, but I don't have flat feet. So for me personally, this shoe was very comfortable and I would wear it again. The next heel I'm going to show you is even higher than 3.5. I know. I bought this like right before that party that I went to that kind of like changed everything for me. So this was not bought on purpose. It actually is 4 inches and it is definitely considered a high heel. I actually have not worn it yet, but from trying it on, it seems pretty comfortable, but I am looking forward to trying it out. I do realize that this is the mid-range of the high heel, because again, the high heel, I'll put it on the screen, is from 3.5 to 4.5. I'm trying to figure out what's the highest for me. So far, 3.5 is perfect. It still has some length to it, and it still feels like a heel. Give your suggestions in the comments. Maybe you can help somebody out. Thank you so much for watching this video.